morning, PotCoins. Today is Sunday, 22 March 2015. We are currently on block 693919 of the Potchain. Here's what's been going on this week. Two new moderators have been chosen for the PotCoin subreddit, HCF27 and PotCoiner420. There were only 44 votes that came in, but since each person could pick two, that means only 22 people voted. A bit of a disappointing turnout, but progress nonetheless. A quick MED update. They asked for more info, and now they're getting it. Check out these awesome infographics. They're so simple, even a government employee could understand it. The follow-up meeting is in the process of being scheduled. For those of you listening on SoundCloud, you're missing out. When you get a chance, check out the new infographics on the official PotCoin site. And one last quick note, Potchain.net is temporarily down. Don't worry, it's coming back up soon, and it'll probably be back up by the time this airs. But in case it's not up yet, there are other block explorers, like Crypto ID, which has block explorers for almost 100 coins. It's no secret that marijuana businesses have a hard time getting a bank account. It's also no secret that the state wants to tax them. But one thing that many people might not be aware of is that these businesses are paying their taxes with cash and getting fined for doing it despite paying in full and on time. They are paying penalties for using the legal tender monopoly money backed by force and violence that the IRS is legally obligated to accept. One Denver dispensary, All Greens, is fighting back. They are the first to successfully challenge the IRS. They hired lawyer Rachel Gillette, the same lawyer working with the PotCoin team and the MED, to get their money back. The IRS requires businesses to pay employee withholdings electronically or face a 10% penalty. They do allow for exceptions under certain circumstances, but they do not understand that the inability to get banking services is one of those circumstances. Instead, their suggestion was to launder the money first, specifically to funnel the money through a third party that would then make the payment. I guess they also didn't understand that according to their own laws, money laundering is illegal. All Greens filed a petition in U.S. tax court challenging the penalty. But rather than have a court tell the IRS how stupid and wrong they are, the IRS decided to settle and refund about $25,000 in penalties to All Greens. When asked for a statement on the settlement, the IRS refused to comment. If this had gone to court, it would have set a legal precedent. However, since it was settled, it does not apply to any other business that would have been fined. So each one must fight for their own money. It seems like the next step should be a class action lawsuit against the IRS, but they would probably just settle that too. Another dark market went offline this week. Evolution, the biggest market since Silk Road, shut down. But it didn't get busted by the authorities. The admins just stole all the money and left. They took an estimated 12 million worth of Bitcoin from the site's escrow and hot wallets. That's a lot of Bitcoin to have built up. And the risk of staying open for business was increasing, possibly fearing getting busted and losing everything like Ross Ulbricht did earlier this year. They apparently decided to cash out. One of the admins, Verto, left a post saying, "Due to unforeseen events, I decided to close down Evolution Marketplace. We want to thank you guys for your effort and help making this the most profitable and popular marketplace. This wasn't an easy decision, but due to other marketplaces getting shut down and the forum going downhill, I decided to cut my ties and exit with an 8-figure profit. The millions from Evo will be divided amongst the mods, a few admins, and members. Since this is such an abundance of money, I may consider buy-ins from former Evo members in exchange for 1,000 Bitcoin. I'll be around for a short period of time before permanently moving to the Caribbeans. I hope you guys understand." While the sellers are rightfully pissed that they lost so much, I don't think there is anyone that doesn't understand the motive. This was almost bound to happen. I do feel bad for the sellers, but at least the guys responsible for the site in the first place got to steal all the money. Yes, that's bad, but I feel that it's better than the government stealing all that money. Overall, this is good news for online dark markets. The first site to offer a solution to this type of problem will rise to the top. But once whatever site gets to the top, there will still be the threat of being busted or the possibility to steal money in new and more creative ways. That's it for this edition of Mad PotCoins. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.